You ready?
I don't need no headphones or nothing?
Nothing, bro. We're just going in.
This is a conversation.
Okay. You ready?
Let's do it.
100%?
I'm ready.
Shit, you been ready, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Damn, we got a little audience here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, give it up
It's
to
beautiful.
yourself
Hell
for coming out, man. For real. Shout out to the squad.
It's different, bro.
This is nice.
It's a lot different.
The ambiance.
Oof. It's a lot different than the first time.
Very much. Shit different.
Oof, bro. Quality better, more crispy.
Hit different.
Know what I'm saying?
Hit different.
Yeah.
The budget different.
Ooh, okay.
The bank account different.
Yeah.
And I'm still working on a plain tea. Yeah?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You look good. You look like you're doing good,
You
bro.
too, Scorpio.
You know what I'm saying?
Scorpio brothers for life.
Hell yeah, bro. So Lens, $1 million.
Yes.
For back at it again.
Yes.
For the second time.
Yes.
Bro, I'm happy for you. I see a lot of good things happening to you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. You as well.
Hell yeah, bro. How does that feel?
It's unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like coming from losing my parents and all my dreams coming true in the same year, like in this at once.
I remember talking about that. Do you think that was a kind of a catapult for you and your career?
I think as I said on your show last time, it just gave me superpowers, bro. That was my superpower, was losing my parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just gave me tough skin, and it just put something in me that just like it wasn't in me before. You know, like a battery in the back type of energy. Yeah.
Well, I feel like even we could see that in the city as well. Like the work you was putting in, it was different. You know,
Right.
and you've been doing it for so long, bro. Have you ever had a thought of like, damn, I don't want to do this no more?
Nah.
Never.
Nah.
So it's a game for you.
Like even when I do be feeling like that, I like somebody will call me, and that was one of the hardest parts of losing all my loved ones.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Was getting those phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like reassurance and all that. I really don't have too much of those, but I found a new love for what I do.
Yeah.
But I never ever thought about giving up. Like that was never like an option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And at that time, bro, you were going a lot, not just with your parents, you know, but you had a little split with your wife.
Yeah, well, you know, that was a hard time in my life, you know what I'm saying? Losing my best friend as I'm losing everybody else, but I was losing myself. And, you know, that was my main focus, was just like, don't lose yourself, Lance. Like, you're going through the worst of the worst. Like, because I never had to deal with any of that. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't lose myself. So, you know, I had to find myself again to get some of those benefits of my success and all that back in my life. And my wife was most definitely part of the benefits of my success.
Do you think if you could go back in time and talk to that guy when we had the last episode, when we had the last interview, what would be advice you would give him?
Don't lose yourself. It'd be the same advice. You know, just don't lose yourself. You work too hard. Everybody around you, your support system, and everybody got love for what you do, and just don't lose yourself. And that still to this day is every day I wake up is don't lose yourself.
Yeah.
Don't sell out. Don't take the money. When they offer me all these money and these different deals and stuff like that, I want it, but at the same time, I know, can I go back to West?
Oof.
Will West High laugh at me?
Yeah.
Can I go to classic skating? Am I gonna be able to, you know, show up? Johnny's on second and get the love that I get. So nah, I'm not gonna do that.
So big decisions.
Big decisions.
Nah, I mean, I feel like, you know, we was talking in the car before coming here, and you said that sometimes you need that separation. You know, a lot of people stay when they're going through a lot of struggle, and they don't know how to deal with that. But you took the first step to be like, hey, I need some time alone.
Not that I need that. Not that I wanted it.
Oh, no.
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
But you needed it.
Yeah, to find myself and find like what's gonna get me back to where I was prior to the situations at hand. You know, this is universal law. You know what I mean? It's out of my hands. It was out of my hands. It's out of anybody that you love, your significant other, your kids at some point. it's out of their hands.
Yeah.
You know, nobody else could do that besides you.
Yeah.
And find that inner happiness and find that inner motivation. It's a thing. Like, it's your journey.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of the journey, you know?
Yeah, mentally, you know, that's not for the weak.
Not at all. I seen a lot of people come up to me and say, I know so-and-so started smoking dope. Oh, I know so-and-so, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't doing that. We ain't jumping out the plane with no parachute. You know what I'm saying?
But it happens to a lot of people. You know, they don't know how to deal with it.
So shout out to all the people that have lost themselves in this. Shout out to the people that have found themselves in this. It's your journey. Nobody could tell you how to do it besides yourself. So I don't judge, you know?
Yeah. I always say, you know, you always get something very hard before a lot of blessings come.
Yeah. No,
Always.
I get that. I get that. But you don't know that that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're the one in it, you know what I mean? You don't see that just sunlight coming.
Yeah.
All you see is just the dark, you know what I mean? And like when you see the dark and you don't see the end of the tunnel, you know what I mean? And
did you always have that, like, I'm gonna get out of this no matter what? That attitude.
Yeah. I know I got people riding for me and people rooting for me and people depending on me. So it was never like I was not gonna come out Lance a Million. I've been Lance a Million since a baby, since a kid.
And so that term, when you were going through so much, how did everything spark? Because, you know, you just got a new deal. How you feel about that? Because it's hard to get a deal, no matter in what level. It's really hard. You know, and for you to go through all of that and find yourself, but find something else, business-wise, you're doing so much. How did that all happen?
Being persistent, believing in the brands.
Yeah.
Believing in yourself, having a support system, you know what I mean? All that plays a role, you know? Getting a new deal to me was just like, duh. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I've been there before, you know? This ain't my first rodeo. I've been there before. I know what it takes to dust yourself off when you're still third. I know what it feels like to slide in home base. I know what it feels like to hit a grand slam. I know what it feels like to get struck out.
True.
You know what I mean? And all that plays a role. So, yeah, the deal's great. Shout out to everybody that played a role in me getting the deal. But the end process is on me, though.
Yeah.
I have to produce. I have to come with the records. I have to come with the content. I have to be able to show up when opportunity knocks at the door. If you're not accessible to get those opportunities, you're kind of disservicing everybody around you that is rooting for you.
And I think that's the biggest mistake artists make. That they get that deal and they don't understand that the deal is the easiest thing to do.
That's the easiest part.
It's keeping it.
Man.
Doubling it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How do you take it from here to here? That's what it really counts.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people die off.
No, for sure.
It's just in that feel good moment where it's like, oh, I made it. Nah.
Yeah, you wanna celebrate, you know what I mean? But like you can only celebrate so much.
Yeah.
Until it's time to really celebrate. And I feel like my woe moments have not yet came. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I've celebrated. Yeah, I basked in my success, but I haven't once like really reaped the benefits of my success and my hard work.
Yeah.
Like in my whole career. Like I've never really just like, except for my mom and dad died. I went camping and I started going fishing again and, you know, like hanging out a little bit and just like, you know what? That could wait. Or get in the studio, I'm not feeling it. I've never said that in my life.
Yeah.
That I, like, studio time, I don't want to go. But I learned how to say that now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I learned how to say, nah, right now I'm chilling with my people. I'm hanging out. I'm doing podcasts with Maikon.
Hell yeah, bro. Putting importance on your time. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't know how that is like.
Well, time's not real, first of all.
True. That's true.
So I live like that. Sometimes I wake up off of a crazy run, and what day is it? Somebody got to tell me. It's Wednesday, nigga. Hold on. Damn, I thought it was Friday. Felt like a Friday. Don't it feel like a Friday? Yeah, it feel like a Friday today. Like,
every day feel like a Friday,
bro.
I mean?
So, like, you know, I did that. Like, that's how I always been, though, my whole career. Like, since junior high and all that. I never really cared about the days, the time, nothing, you know. Now, I be wanting a little sleep, but I still don't be sleeping like I want to.
Yeah.
You know, my body ain't the same. My mental ain't the same. Sometimes I can't do nothing but wake up at 7 in the morning. You know, and that's just like my routine. It's just like I wake up early. It sucks.
It's like you have to, bro. I feel like, especially, you know, when you get older, it's like there's no option. It's just, I get up and it's like, okay, what's next? That's it. There's no such thing as such thing.
And that's it. And to stop you there, that's where I've been coming to fruition. And who I am now is that I'm accepting the little wins. I'm accepting the little victories. I never did that my whole life. I always, if it wasn't it, TV, new Fox 13, U92 radio ad, it
wasn't good enough.
Right. So now I'm taking the little wins, waking up with my babies, waking up with my wife, waking up with my family around me, waking up to text messages of people saying, hey, I heard the new record, or, you know, just a little stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you overlook that so quick, you know, and those are the little things that I've been like valuing lately, you know what I mean?
And it's so important, bro, because, you know, I feel like success is just a bunch of little stacks of a lot of wins.
For sure.
It really is that. So if you have the energy that you already won, then that's what comes to you. But if you don't learn how to recognize them, then you don't give the universe the energy that it needs. The more you win, the more you win.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
No, you do most definitely got to feed the universe, man.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, man. Like, I wake up sometimes and I'm like, damn, how I get here?
Yeah.
But my cousin told me this a long time ago when I was a kid, man. Like, I'm talking about 14, 15 years old. He said, cuz, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, how I get here? And it happens time to time where I'm like, Idaho Falls or something. I'm just like, fuck. Like, somebody just hit you in the back of the head. Bow. Like, damn, how I get here? I'm like, yeah, this shit really got me all the way to goddamn Hawaii. I'm at the temples and motherfuckers like, Lance a million.
Yeah.
Let me get a picture with you at a temple in Hawaii. How I get here? Hanging out with some of my idols, man. Sometimes I'm in the, like, I'll use this as what is it? Analysis? Analogy or whatever. You know what I mean? I use this. I'm in the back seat of the limo with hot sauce last year for SummerSlam, Hard in the Paint. And I'm looking at him like this. Cause I'm just like, how I get back here with hot sauce? You know, like, what got me here? Like, this is crazy. This is like, hot sauce is like Michael Jordan of street ball. And for him to be sitting in the back seat talking about 1999, 06, 03, these eras that I come up from, when, you know, this man had the world in his palms and he's sitting in the back of the car with me, you know, reminiscing on his you know, success and stuff like that. Cause I'm a fan.
Damn.
One thing I never stopped being a fan of, like, who I like.
So now that you got that deal, what do you got to say to maybe young rappers coming up in Utah that are like, he's too old for this?
Nah. That old shit is only in the black community. You know what I mean? That old, he's too old to do this. That's only in our community where we do that to each other.
It happens in the Latin community a lot, too.
Well, yeah, but y'all black.
Yeah.
Afro-Latino or whatever you want to call it, but y'all black. You know what I mean? It's a melanated thing.
Yep.
For some reason, it's a Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch. So look up the Willie Lynch, you know, notes and everything.
Hell yeah.
And it comes with that. You know what I mean? Just like, he's too old to do that. But then you got Ozzy Osbourne.
True.
You know, you got
legends.
You know, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Whoever.
Yeah.
All these different rock superstars and idols, and you know, they don't get that. They don't have to deal with. They can still tour and sell out tours, arenas.
Yeah.
And the only people that get to say, you're old is us.
True.
And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've been rapping for so long, they thought I was old when I was 21. They thought I was 33 at 21.
Yeah.
Because I've been on the ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No summers off.
Yeah, that's true, bro. What do you think of the Utah rap scene right now? You think I feel like it died off a little bit. I don't know. What do you think?
Nah, I think it's thriving. I think it's just taking a turn for, like, you know, the modern. You know, I support all the young rappers. I support all the young artists. I think it's dope. I think a lot of these guys got talent. I think they're the reason that I'm still doing what I'm doing because they, you know, are giving me energy and giving me feedback and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? Just like I said before, I listen to the youngsters. I'm not the old man in the room telling the youngster how to dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
True,
like,
true,
oh, is that
true.
what they doing? Yeah, that's what we doing, Unc. I'm like, okay. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
That don't mean I got to do it or I got to convert to that.
Yeah.
But I respect it. Because I remember when I first started doing music at 14, 15, motherfuckers was looking at me like, the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't do that. Like, well, we do that.
Yeah, we do.
So I'm not going to be that man. And I'm never going to be that.
But I feel like there is a separation from the artist and a lot of artists not understanding how to be businessmen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but artists aren't the businessmen. That's why you sign the labels. That's why you sign with management. That's why you get a team.
We think nowadays it has to be important because then you start doing the same cycle where you get screwed over by not knowing the business
It's artist
side.
development. See, these kids are skipping artist development stage.
Yeah.
So they're not going through the kicks and the lows and the highs. They're going straight from rapping in the homeboy studio at the house with the Pro Tools. We didn't have Pro Tools. To go to a studio
Yeah.
when I was young was like going to the wizard's house.
That was crazy,
Like
bro.
you had to knock on the door 3 times, wiggle the handle, you know, spit. You know what I mean? Like to get
secret
in.
word and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
So like to see all these youngsters that got the Pro Tools and got the Fruity Loops and all that, they're skipping a lot of steps because they don't have to go through that. They're going straight from the studio to somebody's living room or somebody's phone. You know what I mean? And so we can't think old. We can't think the old way. We can't. So it sucks that, you know, you want these artists to go through artist development and get like developed. But shit, you don't have to if you already going 1,000 streams in from your first song. Can't tell me nothing. I got more streams than you, OG. You gotta catch up. You know what I mean? And that's game. And that's part of the shit. Like, can't tell somebody how to do something if they're doing it better than you. Even though they're younger, even though it might have been quicker. It might have been a microwave energy. But you ain't got what I got. So how you gonna tell me how to do it?
Facts.
It's like that in the streets. It's like when the OG, oh, young buck, you cooking it wrong. My shit selling more than yours.
He can't tell you anything.
What you talking about? Like, no. So, you know, but that comes with maturity.
Yeah.
That comes with being the big homie, is knowing that part. To not be able to just, every time you see a youngster doing something out of pocket in your book, telling them, hey, man, you know, because I like me and my friends or whatever, we pull each other's coattails. Like when we slipping, you know, hey, Lance, come on, man, you tripping.
Yeah.
You can't really do that nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Because like these youngsters doing what it works. The clout in or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean?
But the scary thing is that temporary is good. But in the long term, it always hurts you. It always does.
I don't know because I'm not in their shoes. You know what I mean? So I can't really say what works and what doesn't work for somebody and what's not going to work for somebody because some of this shit do be working.
But the data always says that it's like people do go through it and then later on, it's just, bro, as far as they go, is as fast as they fall.
Well, that's what any industry. So for me, I go in knowing I'm going to fail.
Okay.
So everything I do, when I started Hard to Paint, when I started my clothing line, when I started my music career, I know I can't live up to my daddy with Motown. I can't be hanging with Ike Turner and them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now look at me 30 years later. Hanging with the Ike Turners of my time.
Yeah.
Hanging with the Berry Gordons of my time. Signed to one of the biggest Mexican CEOs in our day. You know what I mean? But that comes from me knowing that I can't put myself in a box. I gotta work hard. I gotta sit around and listen.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? It just comes with learning along the way. That's where artist development comes back into play.
Well, you just talked about listening. I feel like listening is a lost skill.
Yeah, I think it is.
You know?
I think it is.
Especially nowadays.
No, I think comprehension is the lost skill of the listening. I can listen to you all day, but if I'm not comprehending and then applying,
trying to make sense of it,
and then applying it, it doesn't really make sense when I listen to somebody tell me, well, back in my day, you're like, nigga, they was wearing Adidas high top shell tops, nigga. You know what I mean? You know, so it's like, And, you know, so you just, comprehension is everything, and applying it is harder too. Like, that's probably one of the biggest parts of learning from an elder or learning from somebody that can teach you something is, yeah, you know it now, but can you apply it?
What do you think is the number one thing somebody, like a young guy, would learn from you?
From me?
Yeah.
Never give up on your dream. Period. Never give up. It's never over. The fight's never over. And that's my claim to fame, is just showing leadership, showing how to be a man amongst men, how to be a king amongst kings, how to be a god amongst gods.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's it.
Damn,
like,
bro.
I know that, but a lot of people won't comprehend that.
Yeah.
Or maybe they see it and maybe they learn it, but they don't know how to apply it.
Yeah.
Applying sometimes means shutting up and listening.
True.
And that it hurts. Cause I be wanting to say shit all the time. I be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I be like, let me say,
Oh, fuck. Let me keep that to myself.
yeah. So like, back to the deal. Me and my wife, we were in Houston, Texas for the Nicki Minaj tour. And one of my mentors, one of the guys, Coolio the Underdog, hip hop legend.
Yeah.
Legend, one like Mac Dre's first records. Like, the guy. He's like, go to Goto's house. Go talk to Goto's about whatever you need to talk to him about. And I'm like, okay. I met Goto's in like 02, 03.
Oh, shit. So way back.
Man, way back at One
Wow.
G's. At One G's in West Valley. Shout out to Waz. Had Goto's, Don Cisco, and all the Bay Area legends out there. And I was like, what was I, 16? 15?
Yeah.
You know, but I was there. I was like looking at these niggas like, it's unreal
They're the
at that
ones.
point.
Yeah.
Because this is back when there was only like 50 rappers
God
in
damn.
Utah.
Yeah.
Like 50. And 5 of them were the only successful ones. Mac Demon, Hog
Yeah.
Boss, you know, the A-Trains, the Sick Lakes, the Lazy Boss record era. And I was watching them dudes, man, and I didn't say nothing. I just watched them.
what was that conversation like? Like that sparked, like, hey, we want to give you a deal.
Yeah, so I walk into the mansion. Oh, gated
Oh,
community.
mansion.
Oh, man, I'm talking about crazy estate.
Yeah.
Houston, Texas.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I walk in and I'm just like, oh yeah, I need parts of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need parts of this. You know, so it was just like, it was a good feeling.
So that conversation did but what sparked, like, hey, we need to sign you? Was it already premeditated? Like,
yeah,
hey,
it was already, they know who I am. They know what I do in Salt Lake. You know what I mean? And they know Salt Lake needs the extra help.
True.
See, because we can only get so far pushing each other.
Yeah.
You know, we need the machine behind us.
100%.
You know, we don't have Sony. We don't have Epic Records. We don't have that. You know what I mean? And when these artists come in, like Post Malone, no disrespect to these guys, the NBA Young Boys, the Post Malones, the Kanye Wests,
Yeah.
they're not giving us opportunity while they're here. They're just taking in the frequencies,
Yeah.
and developing these crazy records that they're recording in our soil with these mountains, with the weed, the water. You know what I mean? It's ours. But they're not leaving us with no crumbs when they leave. And that's the problem.
Big problem, bro.
So I preach that, you know, and people know what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know who I am. So as I said, like it's a no-brainer when it comes to like putting Lance Million in a bigger position than he is. It was no-brainer because it's like he works harder than anybody we ever seen in that body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Utah ain't never seen a black entrepreneur like me. Period. We seen Karl Malone's.
No one.
I'll stop there.
Where does that confidence come from, bro?
Where
does it come from? Because you've always been the same since I met you.
We ain't
just
gonna
like,
stop. No, it comes from being a Scorpio. It comes from you know, it comes from being a Scorpio, having a thick skin, knowing that I could clam up at any time and then strike when I need to.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to do that. It comes from my mom being such a supportive lady growing up and let me, Calico, Blocks, Young Six, all of us cuss. You know, because some moms won't let you cuss at the house. We in my room cussing up a storm. Making demo tapes. Cussing up. You know, Miss Simone let me and my homeboy stay up until 3 a.m, recording. You know what I mean? And just cussing and
You
just
need that,
coming.
you need that.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
that as a kid. If that's what you want to do, she supported that. You know what I mean? So like it just comes from that. Like you don't break your kid. You don't make your kid do all my shorties, they do what they want to do. And I support them. Like one's a gamer. Come on.
Oh yeah.
We gaming. One's a rapper. I ain't had no rapper kids yet.
None of them.
Luckily. I tell niggas this all the time. Luckily, I ain't got no rapper kids, because then we wouldn't be here right now. He would be here, you know? And I would give it that, you know?
Yeah.
My oldest son, Iverson, actually is probably the hardest rapper I know.
Really?
Yeah, but he plays basketball.
Ooh, okay.
You know, he wants to do hooping, and he just, shout out to that boy. He just got committed to a new school yesterday.
Ooh,
you know,
shout
college.
out.
But like, if he wanted to rap at 14, 15, 16, 17, we wouldn't be talking, because it would be all about him. See, I'm all about the youth. I was a young prospect rapper.
Yeah.
14, 15, classic skating gave me the microphone. You know,
I remember you told me that.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for classic skating and West High and people at Liberty Park, you know, for the fireworks and stuff, giving me the opportunity to express myself, I wouldn't be here, bro. It took a village. You know what I mean? And if my son comes to me and says, "Hey, Daddy, I want to rap," my career's over that day.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll become CEO, big CEO.
What's the record label?
I'm working on it right now.
Ooh,
I want to say no names.
Okay.
I want to jinx what I got going on, but yeah, I'm working on my label right now, and my first artist is my wife, Kayla B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We already got her album done, and we already, you know, she did no more numbers than these niggas
Damn.
off of SoundCloud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's big time, bro. What do you think about the other artists coming out? Because you've been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
And you've seen people come and go. But people like, you know, who have turned into entrepreneurs, like Hoodie Jer, someone like Joey Rollin, you know, people like that who have turned into something else different than just a rapper.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that? Are you proud of that?
No, I'm proud of it. I know that some of those pages are out of my book. And I know that I've been played a role in their careers. You know what I mean? Just like you.
Yeah.
It's your first rap concert. You know,
Facts.
coming out of the soccer career, you had a hell of a soccer career.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? And you came and you rocked and you killed it. And now they're calling you the Hook King and all this stuff. I didn't get the memo. I thought I was the Hook King. But then they said Maikon's the Hook King. And I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? But like,
I might have to do a retirement. You know, I gotta get out of the retirement.
You can't retire. If I can't retire,
I gotta get out of the retirement to come back and probably your album.
Yeah, if I can't retire, you can't retire.
No, I'll never retire.
Okay, all right, cool. Long as we know that.
You never know. Yeah,
because I hated when my homeboy said they was retired. They went on MySpace. Niggas went on MySpace and did a whole spread. Niggas ain't reading that. Niggas read the first two sentences, it was done.
Yeah.
They don't want to know why you retired and all that. Nigga, you ain't did nothing.
True, bro.
But you ain't did nothing.
Facts.
You know, like, and I'm not saying like you can't retire from what you like, you know, do, but we don't have the luxury of that. We're from Utah.
Yeah.
We don't have the luxury of retiring. We don't have the luxury of telling people, I made it. I never told anybody I made it. And I hang around with some of the biggest celebrities and all the people I looked up to, and I never made it. Like, no, this is just hard work. This is just what it is. This is part of the game. This is, you know, when you see Emmitt Smith at a Dallas Cowboy game, that's me. When you see Deion Sanders coaching his kids, winning championships, that's me. I'm in the game. I'm not leaving the game. So there's no way of looking at it besides, this is what I do.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
It's automatic.
It's automatic. And so, you know, eventually, hopefully one day I can put it to a place where I can be on TV talking about hip hop.
Yeah.
And if not, then I'll be talking about the next thing, that's business, you know, and whatever, you know, but I'm in the game. I'm never going to leave the game.
Have you thought of coaching a lot of these rappers out
do.
here?
I'm the biggest A&R Utah ever seen, bro. Name anybody that's done what I've done for the artists.
You can't
wait.
Facts.
From DJs, disc jockeys, personnels, I've done more than them without knowing what I'm doing. Just passion and listening.
Trial and error.
Trial and error. And there's been no error. You know what I'm saying? There's been no error.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, from Calico to Blocks to MG to Goatus to Maikon, like, that's 20 years worth of me working and listening and hanging in studios. Rock Zoe and them guys.
Yeah.
These guys are fire. Fire dudes, man. I'm in the studio, I'm just like, God damn. How y'all get so good at this shit?
Yeah.
You know, because at 19, 20, 21, I wasn't that good. Well, I would, like to say I wasn't that good. Maybe I was to, the Utah people, but I be looking at them as fans, dog.
It's like, damn, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where that comes in. Like, never turning my back on these people. Never turning my back on shunning artists. Yeah. Like, I want to hear. I want to listen. I want to know. Like, what's the next thing? What's it,
Keeping your ear on the streets,
And so, yeah.
How did, Heart and Paint going crazy right now, bro?
It's my baby.
Whoo.
It's my baby.
It's going crazy right now.
It's been going crazy. 12 years straight.
New court. Who this? Bro, that court looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Very colorful. Very colorful.
It had to be. It's hard to paint.
What gave you that idea of like, I'm going to make this very colorful?
Hard to paint, man. Hard to paint. When we first started Hard to Paint, it was a colorful thing. It was a vibrant thing. It was not about like one color. It's not about like, it was like, no, this is the variety pack of what I do. Like, because people just, like even now to this day, people don't know that I'm an R&B singer. They don't know that I do pop records. They don't know I do country.
Do it all.
You know what I mean? They just think, oh, that's me, the rapper from Rose Park.
Versatile.
Is not the color that I want you to see. Because when I do music, I see colors.
You do?
Yeah.
Shit.
I see colors in music. Orange, green, vibrant pinks, pastel pinks.
Do you associate that with like drums and snares and
all
vibrations?
Yes, for sure. I see music as in colors. So when Hard to Paint came along, I seen all the different ethnicities and all the different companies, and I see them as colors. I don't see them as like you're my sponsor. No, I see them as like that's a patent leather. It's a patent leather right there. You know what I mean? So I don't see it like everybody else sees it.
To make that happen, brand new court, beautiful court, it takes a village. It takes money. It takes investors.
Yeah.
It takes relationships. How were you able to make that happen?
All right, that's a great segue.
Yeah.
So shout out to Derek Dyer at the Urban Arts Alliance.
Shout out to him.
You know what I mean? One of my mentors. You know what I mean? Learned a lot from that guy. I set up a couple what's the thing called? Press conferences with them. You know what I mean? We gotta show up to these.
Yeah.
But I did my due diligence and showed up to these press conferences, and me and my wife was down there looking fly as ever, as we do. And Amy Fowler, the councilwoman, came up to me and said, "Everything you said made sense. I've never heard somebody say it like that. What do you need?" And I was like, "Well, we really want facility."
Yeah.
Because that's my end goal is to own a gym. Facility. She said, "Well, look, I know this thing you should probably look into called the CIP."
CIP?
Yeah, it's a community improvement program.
Okay.
And I never heard of it either. I was looking like you did.
Yeah.
And let's do lunch. So we did lunch. We all met together. And she gave us, this is where you go. This is how to do it. This is the window of opportunity to get it done within this timeline. And my wife wrote the grant. Like, I just told her like how I seen it, and she's from the community too, and she wrote it too, and she wrote it up.
Damn.
And everything we said was just like perfect because we're speaking from the heart.
Yeah.
It's not like we're like sugarcoating or like trying to like, wow. We're not selling anything. That's another thing too. Like, I'm not selling you nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not for sale. You can't buy this. I'm gonna die in the projects if I need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna die like my uncles. I'm my aunties. I'm my best friends. I'm not for sale.
Priceless.
No. Priceless.
No, you're priceless.
Yeah, I'm priceless. My
Yeah.
family's priceless. What we stand for is priceless. What we're doing is priceless. You can't buy this. So we just wrote out what we felt. And we forced their hand.
They have to.
You know what I mean? We forced their hand. We leveraged. It's a leverage thing. It's a business deal. It's not, we're not asking, we're telling. We want this. And this is what it looks like. And this is how it should look like. And, you know, and it came down to Amy Fowler pushing the envelope. You know, I helped her get elected. You know, I know the black vote matters.
It does.
You know, and that's leverage. That's me using my voice to tell people, hey, she believes. She's with us. This is family right here. And
the culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's hip hop.
Facts.
You know, and that's the beauty of hip hop.
Yeah.
It's having that kind of power, and that kind of leverage, and that kind of like buying power.
Well, I love how you're paving the way, bro, because I feel like, especially in hip hop, a lot of people don't know that the real world wants ideas. You know, they want goals, right? And people, even in politics, when they see somebody with an idea, they'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Because they know they have to. Like you said, it's part of the culture. The culture needs it.
Yeah, but a lot of people steal too.
100%.
So you gotta be careful.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Paving the way in a way where it's like, now they know. You know, you don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to do this and that. You can have an idea, work hard, get the right relationships, get it to the right rooms, and it can happen.
It can happen. No, for
100%.
sure. And I've never been ashamed of my past.
Yeah.
You know, I walk into the boardroom right now and tell goddamn whoever, like, I sold crack. I learned from the streets.
Yeah.
My wittiness, my education comes from the block, where you don't make it back home if you fuck up. There's no, I'll call you tomorrow. No, nigga, you head blown off in the middle of the goddamn road.
Pressure.
You know how many people I done lost? Man, I done lost all sorts of people, man. Cause they couldn't figure out that nigga in the back seat ain't they mans.
That's a
That
skill.
shit not your mans.
Yeah.
And that shit would be it for you, you know? And so I don't care, man. Business, man. This business shit ain't nothing, dog.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That raw skill that you develop.
It ain't nothing. Cause if I come to your house and I sit down on your front table and I talk it with you, we're talking as men or women or whatever we doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like back in the streets where it's like a crackhead talking to a dope dealer. That's a deadly situation. Like you got all that jewelry on your neck. Come here, youngster. You know, nigga gonna grab you. You like, you ain't nothing but 17, 16 years old. You don't know about all the rules.
Yeah.
The first nigga that robbed me in the streets took me for 50 in a Mustang.
God. Really?
50 in a Mustang. I need 50, youngster. I need a 50. And I come out, and I, you know, because you don't never hand it like this.
How do you hand it?
They give you the money first. That's how you hand it.
Oh, so yeah.
Get the money first. Never come out with this.
Wait, did you just throw it or what?
Yeah. So I come out, right? I'm not gonna say the dude's name because he's a legend. God bless his soul. Taught me a lot. No, this dude right here that robbed me the first time in the streets. So I come out to the car, right?
Yeah.
It's like early, 2, 3 in the morning. I got school in the morning.
Yeah.
I live next door to my high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my own apartment in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So I come outside and he's in the Mustang 5.0 Fox body. The Medicine Society job.
Yeah.
Come out, he go, I need 50. Yeah. Oh, I got you. I go out there, I put the 50 out. He nigga hit my head.
Made it bounce.
That motherfucker came. By the time the wheels stopped squeaking, he was gone. I said, this nigga got me.
Yeah.
Yep. That
But
was
you
life
learned a
lesson.
lot, though.
Life lesson. Life lesson. Right there. Immediately.
Yeah.
Because I can't beat him.
Yeah.
Motherfucker beat you to death. This dude dude's hands were so big. And if you real street niggas in Utah know, I'm talking about that guy.
Yeah.
You know, his hands was so big, bro. This dude was like 6'5".
God damn.
Yeah, you're not beating him up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that was a life lesson. Like, damn, that nigga really got me. You know what I mean? Like,
did you talk to him after?
Yeah, I served him again.
Oh, okay.
This is never.
But now you know. Now you know.
Yeah, so put it in the window and never give him the work before you get the money. So yeah, you have to. What's he gonna do? Tell him no?
Yeah.
He gonna take it out. He gonna turn you upside down and shake you. All the money gonna come out your pocket.
No, that's
you know,
true,
he was
bro.
one of those guys. Like Debo, who? Debo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like just learning that and being a part of that, and just like seeing
That's
how
big.
hard it is to like get $1. The value on the dollar, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, that's beautiful, bro. I feel like a lot of people forgot about that.
They do.
They forgot.
Well, now everybody got money now, right?
True.
Everybody's rich.
Well, everybody says they are.
Yeah, you know,
I don't know if
everybody's
it's real
rich.
or not.
Everybody,
You know?
everybody,
Oh, yeah. Peace out, guys.
everybody's rich. Everybody got money. You know, everybody's winning. There's nobody struggling. You know, there's no struggle now. There's no like success stories. Everybody's just successful, and that's okay too.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like, you know, experience. I feel like experience teaches you that.
Yeah, that's a
That,
fact.
You know, there's up and downs all the time. When there's a big up, you know what comes next. But I feel like we forgot about that. That even when there's really bad, you know what comes next.
Yeah,
It's a roller coaster, bro. And it don't stop for nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's dealing with those up and downs.
well, sometimes when it's you in it, you can't see it. Like I
Can't.
said that earlier.
You can't.
When it's you in it, you can't see the end of the tunnel. You can't see that rainbow. You can't see that.
But you got to separate yourself.
It's
you
hard.
have to, but you have to though. Maybe
hard,
when you're
man.
young, I get it. When you're young, but as an older person now,
Yeah, like
it's like easy, bro.
as you get older, you get tougher skin, and you learn like, okay, I could do
Yeah.
these type of things. I could do these type of things. But like most of us that are coming off of like poverty or like broken homes
Yeah.
or like trauma, PTSD, things of that nature, we don't know.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever put us in therapy. Nobody's ever talked to us, like besides just like the homies, and they're telling you their fucked up problems.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck.
You know, you
So
telling somebody,
true.
man, I stubbed my toe last night, nigga. I broke my head.
Yeah, don't compare,
You're
bro.
right, nigga,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. You know, so it's like we raised each other.
Yeah. But that's the beautiful thing about age, bro. Because nowadays, I literally, bro, I see my life in a bird's eye view. And I see every time I'm doing something, I'm like, nah, that's not right. Move over there.
Right.
Move over here. Stay there. You know, because I know experience, I know data, and I know exactly how my life looks. But like you said back then, it was the first person view.
Yeah, exactly. POV is what they call it.
Yeah.
And, what I'm a foul nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's dangerous right there.
Very dangerous.
What did
It's
they call
an
it?
odd topic.
First person shooter?
Yeah,
Is that what the J.
yeah,
Cole and
yeah,
all them
yeah.
now? Yeah. You know, so that's a real thing, man. Like, I've been there, man. I went to West High, bro. I went to Northwest. I went to the old Northwest.
The old one.
Yeah,
God.
the old Northwest. So,
Damn.
like, my education and like my growing up is different from everybody else, man. Like, you know, I seen motherfuckers get their shit rocked. You know, I seen people get valedictorian. I seen people get cars when they turn 16.
Yeah.
I've seen it all. I'm from Utah. And that's my claim to fame, is that I know the difference, and I'm, you know, I'm comfortable in my skin.
Do you think if you could go back in time, would you sell crack again?
Nah, because I would say no, because the risk factor.
Yeah. That's a big one,
The
bro.
risk factor, you know, like
Big.
just to lose the way you lose in that game, it's either death or jail or stuff like that. Because I'm one of the only ones I know that got out, like without a felony and all
Damn,
those
bro.
weird, like, fucked up things, you know. And I'm fucked up from it.
Yeah.
Like I just told you a crazy story. You're like, what? You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm lucky.
You saw a lot of things that most people don't get to see ever.
Man, I seen people get thrown out of buildings. I seen people get hit by cars. I seen people get stabbed to death, shot to death. I had people try to do me something. You know what I mean? From that.
There's no loyalty in that lifestyle, huh?
There's no loyalty in any lifestyle.
What do you think that?
Because people are fucking opportunists.
That's true.
And by the drop of a dime or the drop of the money pin, then they switch up on you. You know what I mean? Like, I seen it just with my own family and stuff. Like, with mines. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers taking advantage of the elder. Shit like that will have you thinking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like everybody's fucked up and they're just gonna get you. But when you see somebody taking advantage and shit like that, you be like, damn, man, people are really fucked up. Like, how could you go to sleep knowing you did somebody like that? I'm dealing with somebody like that right now. Rob me. Legitimately.
Now?
Yeah.
They robbed you?
Business.
Oh, shit. That's fucked, bro.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm going to get the last laugh because it's business.
Yeah.
But how could you do that? How could you go to sleep knowing you finessed a business play or you finessed a real bag from somebody that's obviously doing something beyond himself or beyond herself and making things work for the, for the community and people that are really like needing that extra push or needing that extra voice, and you're taking away from those people? You're just a fucked up person.
How important do you think those people are? The ones left, the good ones left, the ones that stay by your side, who show you love, who show you loyalty most of all. How important do you think it's to keep them by your side?
It's important.
Yeah.
It is important. Like, I'm not gonna say like everybody doesn't need that, because you need a team, you need a support system, bro. Like, support system is everything. Like, I've married my wife because she's a support system. Like,
it's important, bro. A relationship.
You know what I mean? Like, I married the game that I'm into because they support system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like some people, like you don't get that support, you want to jump off that bridge, and then it'd be like, what was it? Damn. Think Rich.
Oh,
what's that shit called?
Poor Dad.
No,
Rich
Think
Dad.
Rich.
Oh, Think Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill. Bro.
Think Rich, Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich. Well, I think it was on there. The 3 feet. 3 feet from the goal.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The 3 feet from the goal, bro. You there. You don't even know it.
You don't even know
You're
it.
fucking 3 feet away from the goal and you don't even know it and you quit.
Yeah.
That's 90% how this shit goes.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, and that's a support system, because I don't read books. I was in special ed my whole life. So they made me read book. I could read a book so quick. Like Cat Williams said. Like, I could read 1,000 books in the fucking week.
You could do that?
Yeah, because I was like trained to read.
Damn, and because of that they put you in special ed?
Well, in special ed, they train you. It's special ed.
Oh, okay.
So you get talents that nobody else gets in the school because you're special ed. So they're pushing things on you. You know what I mean? But I like audio.
Oh, I love that shit.
I love audio.
Does that mean I should have been on special ed? Goddamn.
No, it doesn't mean that. Okay. Then nobody probably should be in special ed. It's just what the people in charge tell you.
They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't understand what the skill is.
They don't want to learn. The kid. They just want to be like, oh yeah, which is good in my favor, because I had good teachers, luckily.
Oh, shout out to them.
In Utah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Baird. You know what I mean? She's the one who taught me how to read.
Wow.
And I can read. Shit, I can read so fluent. You know what I mean? But it's like, I like to learn from listening and hands-on. You know what I mean? No matter how many books I've ever read in my life, nigga. From the frog to the toad and shit. You know what I mean? But I like audio. I just love hearing the passion of people's voices. I love hearing the talk. Like, this is how it worked, and this is this. You know what I mean? So I was like,
because it feels like you're having a conversation.
I learned like that.
You know what I mean?
So shout out to everybody that doesn't know that that's what they're dealing with right now in the world.
Yeah.
But that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the I learned from hands-on. I learned from personal experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
I'm a big visual learner.
Bro, I graduated. You know how many of my friends didn't graduate?
A lot?
A lot.
Damn.
Yeah, and was there. Star athletes. Shit like that. Like, like, you didn't even have to go to school, bro.
Yeah.
How you fail? You know what I mean? The motherfuckers just get into other shit. You know what I mean? Just being bad. Just being bad. You know, and I was bad, but I was like, nah, because my mama would kill me.
Really?
Oh, man, my mama would have killed my ass if I didn't have that diploma. What the fuck? My mama would have tore me up.
You know, it's crazy. I always wanted to graduate, but my number one thing was I didn't want to walk. Because I wanted, it was like a middle finger to the system. I was like, I did it. I don't need you.
You just didn't walk?
Yeah, I didn't walk.
Okay.
I was like, nah.
So, all right. So, I'll tell you something about my experience on walking. I went up there and cut up. The whole...
Wait, what you mean? What you mean by cut up?
I got up there. You know what I mean?
I don't. What you mean?
No, when I got to when I walked.
Oh, yeah.
I got to the front and got the diploma from the principal. I was like, yeah, nigga. And then everyone,
yeah.
It was like pandemonium, bro.
Oh,
like when I walked, it was like
crazy.
Less a million walked. You know, I graduated with the most black people in Utah history.
What year was that?
2004. West
Really?
High.
Most black people?
100 black kids, bro.
God damn.
Word up.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I know. It is a lot. And I went to school with that many minorities. Like,
Wow.
West High was like that. Like, it was like Chicago, Iowa, Nebraska, Vegas,
Damn.
Utah, Cali, Atlanta. Like, I grew up with a lot of people from all over the country.
Yeah. And that was in Utah?
Yeah, I went to West High.
It was like that over there?
Man, bro, I'm telling you, I graduated with the most black people in Utah history. It was like
Damn.
100 black kids, like African American though, not just minority.
Is that a known record? Probably.
Probably, it should be.
Damn.
It should be.
In
Yeah.
Utah too. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, my shit was crazy.
Damn, bro. What's next for Lance, bro? Because I know there's a lot of moving, parts, but what's the next step?
Well, Maikon, my next step is enjoying my family, enjoying my time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's it. Like, I would love to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. Nah, my nigga. Like, this right now is something that can't be bought, and that's it.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
just happy to be here. I'm happy for my position of power. I'm happy to be able to say like, I'm one of those guys.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
When
Just said the
does-
small wins.
Yeah.
So I would be capping if I told you like, cause I got some shit up my sleeve. You know that.
Yeah, facts.
I got some shit up my sleeve, but like for me, just those little wins is the like dog seeing my son flip over and just like try to crawl and stuff. That's like it for me right now. I'm like,
How old is your son right now?
he's 4.5 months.
Ooh, so it's a new one.
Man, that's my chance.
Damn.
A million.
Damn. How did that feel becoming? Well, what number is he?
This is my fifth. This is my
Fifth.
third boy.
Damn.
2 girls.
Whew.
Yeah.
Is this the last one or
No.
you still gonna go? Damn. Okay. You're gonna have a whole basketball team, huh?
I got a basketball team right now.
Okay.
And they're athletic.
Yeah.
All my kids do
Damn.
something and do it great.
That's crazy, bro.
Facts. No cap. All my kids. From my oldest to my baby.
Every time you have a kid, do you kind of reconstruct your mindset? Or is it is it like by is it different every time? God damn. I gotta keep drinking, bro.
I had a lemon.
Yeah.
This is what the party's about.
Yeah. You never know what's gonna happen in
This
the
is what the
Maikon
party's
Show.
about. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
This
Facts.
is what the party's about. Nah, but like every kid is different and every kid is unique.
Yeah.
But when it's you and your DNA and your blood and you know like where they come from, and like what's in
different.
them, you just the sky's the limit, man. So
Yeah.
I like but that even when I meet other people's kids, I be seeing it in them.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that motherfucker right there's a genius. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cause like I'm a genius.
Facts.
Genius. Oh, they say like only bosses can read bosses, but only genius can read genius.
It's true.
Like only dog. When I first moved to Utah and I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't none of this shit. Cause I come from California originally. When I was a baby,
Yeah.
preschool. My mom, shout out to my mom.
Shout out
She used
to
to
her.
work at my preschool.
Really?
Yeah, when I was eating fucking Play-Doh and shit.
glue and shit.
When I was even playing. Man, R.P. to Miss Simone, man. She was a rider, man.
Damn.
I literally used to eat Play-Doh. My mom was in the room when I did it. Yeah. But
That's
like,
funny, bro.
Like coming from like that energy and like knowing what I know is genius knows genius, man.
Yeah.
And I just feel that way, like deep in my root, like that there's so much genius that people don't know that they're dealing with. And the reason why we don't know, because we're so quick to diagnose, you know, or like write somebody off because they're different.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I might be different than you, but my nigga, when you see what I do, that ain't me. So, but what I was saying is, so when we first moved to Utah, I went to the UAU one day.
Yeah.
Cause we went to Rose Park. My mom was here. My moms and my aunties were out here first.
Yeah.
I came later.
Yeah, I remember
All
that.
the boys
I remember
in my
that.
family came later. All the women came to Utah, like with the Utah jazz type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, New Orleans jazz, Utah jazz. We're gonna go to Utah, the job boom, and all this. You know what I mean? And they all came out here first, bro.
Yeah.
So when I got here, I was coming from broken education. Where there's like 40 kids in a class. 40.
That's crazy, bro.
After every recess, you walk outside, outdoors, and there's kids at their lockers, outdoors, bro.
Yeah.
And the sun beaming. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers rapping. Like, yo, this shit was crazy
Real.
growing to school as a kid in California compared to when I got to Utah. So when I got to Utah, the classes were hella smaller. Like, even if they were big classes, you know what I mean? Like 20 kids compared to 43.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's
So
different.
like, man, shout out to all the Utah education and Utah, Board of Education and stuff
Shout
like
out to
that. So
them.
they took me to the UAU to evaluate me. And the guy was like this Jewish guy. He was like a white guy and shit. He was cool. He was young though. You know what I mean? And he was like telling me like, I think this guy's a genius. Cause like the way the pictures I was drawing, cause like I could draw.
Yeah.
My first art was drawing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mine too.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck with
Scorpio.
that. Facts. Yeah.
Gotta be Scorpio thing. Cause I could draw the hell out of somebody.
Yeah.
I can't draw no flower. Listen, I could draw a flower, but I can't draw no car.
Yeah.
I can't draw no goddamn building, but I could draw the hell out of a person.
Damn.
Cause I just see people, like I see like their eyes, I see their ears, I see their lips.
You see
I
their
see
face,
that,
everything.
the colors.
Yeah.
I see the shades in them.
Yeah.
So I just draw good people. So I used to draw like Penny Hardaway, you know, like Mike Tyson.
Oh shit.
Like wrestlers. Cause I could draw fingers and shit. So I know how to like make the finger look like, you get choke slam type shit. Like I know where to put them. Like you put this finger right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And dude was like, yo, people don't do that.
It's true.
Like this dude is like articulately putting that shit in like an architect.
Yeah.
And that white dude changed my life, bro. When he told
taught
me
you.
that. He was like, yo, your fingers and like the fingernails and like the like the details on the hand.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, this dude's different.
Saw that.
And I remember that, man. And so yeah, like he boosted my confidence a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, man, fuck what they talking about. I was like, watch this. So
Hell
and then,
yeah.
but then I started, my dad was with Motown Records.
Yeah.
So I always had that. I grew up with Lil Marvin Gaye. Like me and Lil Marvin Gaye were best friends until Utah.
Yeah.
A little bit after Utah. I talked to
Damn.
him even in Utah. How you doing, Mar? Doing all right, Lance. How you doing? Shit like that.
That's
Our
dope,
family's
bro.
our family. And so I kept that in the back of my head. Always that my dad was that guy. You know what I mean? And he was like that too. But
So now,
yeah,
right? You're in a different place mentally,
yeah.
professionally,
Professionally.
everything. Different
Everything.
place.
Yeah.
Again, I've asked you this before, but if you could go back in time, talk to your younger self, what would you tell him now?
If I could go back in time and tell the younger Lance from when I was talking about with the art and all
Just
that, the
young.
drawing,
Yeah, just young.
I would have told myself, there's a thing called AI coming. There's a thing called AI coming in. Manual music will be obsolete, so get into digital. You know what I mean?
That's a big one. That's a big
I probably would have been like the like Bill Gates or Kanye West of this time.
Music, yeah. Oh fuck, dude.
Because I was great at doing music on manual with my hands.
Yeah.
But when it got to digital, I just felt like I don't want to learn a computer like that. Like I know how to fucking do it. Like I could record myself. I could send it off to somebody email wise. I could do that. But like learning the little tedious parts of the digital world, I would have learned.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm still good at what I do. Don't get me wrong, but there's so much little pieces that I think I could have learned.
Yeah.
And that would have been it. I would have told myself that. I would have been like, get ready for the digital world. Get ready for the digital age. Prepare yourself to like reap all the money.
No, I get that.
You know,
that would have been the move. That would have been the
man.
move, bro.
That's where the money's at, man. That's like my son Lance Jr. And he's a gamer.
See, that's big there, bro.
He wants to buy Fruity Loops, but he's saving up for the real Fruity Loops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he don't even want the bootleg. You know how we was a bootleg? Let me get the bootleg. Oh, I'm a bootleg buying ass nigga.
Bro.
I bought a bootleg.
Bro.
I had the bootleg every movie.
Everything.
Every movie that came out, I had the bootleg, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, but my son wants to create it and he wants to put it together. And he's saving his own money.
Hell yeah.
On his own time. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if I had his like thought pattern at that age, I'd have been all crazy.
That would have been different.
Yeah, but we don't have that. We don't have that's if Mac Demon had a song called If Was a Fifth.
Oh.
Back in the day. I think it was on the Lake Elation 1 or 2.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Sick Lake. Mac Demon had a song called If Was a Fifth, We'll All Be Drunk. That was the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
If was a fifth, we'll all be drunk.
Yeah.
What? So I never said if. I never looked at it like that.
Fuck all that. Yeah. What happened.
At this point.
And what's happening is happening, and what's gonna happen is gonna happen.
In real time.
In real time. Nah, yeah, Lens. Real shit, bro. It's been amazing.
Hey, off top. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
You know, I wanted to get on here, shoot some shit. Shout out to the label, Gold Toes.
Let's go.
Shout out to Coolio the Underdog. Shout out to BB Yella. Shout out to everybody that's been a part of this goddamn run, my nigga. Because it's been a legendary, it's been a crazy, iconic run, and it's only started. It's only started. This is the beginning.
Yeah.
And when I say I'm fucking rebuilding the brands, I'm coming with new shit. It's over, bro. It's over. Y'all thought y'all seen me work? Shout out to Liberty Park. Shout out to the mayor. Shout out to the state. Shout out to all the organizations part of the Liberty Park basketball Hard in the Paint court. Like, shout out to that. Shout out to just waking up today.
Just little wins.
Huh?
The small wins.
Small wins.
And even though waking up today is the biggest win ever.
Oh, it is the biggest. That's the flex.
Yeah.
The flex is waking up.
I woke up.
Yeah. But
bro.
you know, so that's it, man. Like, I got so much more to do, bro. And I'm just wanting to like do this podcast because me and you did the first one. We went viral.
Crazy.
We went ghetto viral. And the second one should go viral just on the growth.
Yeah.
The maturity. The leadership, the entrepreneurship,
the growth,
and that's what it's about.
They see it, bro. They see it. We got 3 cameras now. Remember back
I see
then?
that.
Back then it was only
I
one
didn't know
phone.
what camera to look at. I just said, let me stay looking at my bro right here because I don't want to look good. You know what I mean? I want to look crazy. And then we did the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mayor Voss.
Dude.
Downtown Salt Lake City.
Mayor Voss. Super dope place, bro. I didn't know they had a place like this.
Yeah, man. Like,
rooftop.
I was blessed enough, you know what I mean, to like always be an innovator and always be like parts of the newest of the new things and stuff. And Mayor Voss, my boy Chu, opened his doors, you know, for us to come in here and shoot on the rooftop or shoot downstairs or shoot wherever. We can shoot in the kitchen if we want. You know?
That'd be great.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, and that's to me, that's power.
Yeah. 100%.
Is having the opportunity to do what you need to do in a space that's controlled environment and you get to be a content creator. That's what it's about.
Get to be yourself.
Authentically.
That's why I tell people with podcasts, you can fake it for 10 minutes. You can fake it for 5 minutes. You get an
But
hour.
once the questions start asking, once the questions start knocking down, you're like, man, my barrier was that. I started crying on the podcast. Niggas see me crying on that nigga's show. They're like, Les was on there crying.
Nah.
But that's what it's about, though.
It's real.
Like, you do what you got to do, and I got to do what I got to do.
Facts.
As an artist, as a friend, as a colleague, as all that, man. Like, it's just like, this was beautiful that we got to like enjoy this together.
100%, bro.
This is a moment.
100%.
And this is one of those small wins, but a big win.
Big one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what this interview, if they don't take anything from this interview, they should take that. Like, come on, bro. Like,
we're here, bro. We're here right now.
We're here. In the real time.
Bro. Real shit. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Hey.
Love you, man. Scorpio, brother.
Let's go for life. Love you, bro. For real.
100.
Hell yeah. So go to sleep early. Love you guys. And stop fucking cheating. There's a lot of cheating going on.
Yeah.
Lads, people got to stop.
Cheating on exams.
Everything. On themselves.
Oh, yeah.
On a relationship. On
life.
a career.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
On a goal.
It's because that's how I see the shirt.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
that's hard.
That's me. That's like, that's my motto. Stop cheating on everything. Why? Because if you stop cheating, life will repay you. Because you're doing everything by the book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, in my life, there's no cheating.
Universal law.
You get what you put in.
You do.
Facts, bro. So, love you guys. Go to sleep early. No, you look at that camera.
Oh, I'm on this camera.
Too many cameras, G.
This thing got all sorts of cameras hooked up. I don't even know what I'm doing.
It's leveled up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. This was beautiful.
Hell yeah, bro. Peace out. Yo, that was dope, bro. Shit. Yo. I gotta get like this. Yeah.
Oh,
okay, goddamn. We gotta. There you go. Nah, real shit. Thank you, bro.
Nah, thank you.